Well, hi, this here Trucker Bob, your expert on everything automotive, and I ran into a problem that I would imagine that you might encounter at some time, especially if you've got some teenage drivers that are driving your vehicle. Now, I won't mention any names to protect the innocent, but somebody was driving my Volvo XC90 out the garage, and it came a little too close to the center column, and they done busted the casing all up on my side view mirror, and I got to replace it. Now, these parts, because they're Volvo, they're very expensive, but you can save yourself some money if you know how to do it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. You only need a few tools. You need yourself a 13mm socket wrench. You need yourself a little, what I call a pry-up tool. I use a little fingernail file that I put into a little plastic baggie. So when I pry some plastic pieces up, I'm not scratching up my leather or my molding or my metal. And then secondly or thirdly, depending on how you count where you're from, you're going to need a little torque set, a little T25 Torx wrench, because underneath here are some bolts we need to take off. That's all there is to it. It's going to take you about 10 minutes tops. And that's with video included. Okay, let's go. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to take off this little piece of black molding. Now, you may or may not have been able to afford the premium sound system upgrade that Trucker Bob got on his Volvo. But don't worry about it, because all you got to do, it's the same process. You take your little pry-up tool that I put in my plastic bag, and I'm just going to pry up around. Look, it just comes pry up around the edge, and look, that thing just comes right off. Now, if you don't have the sound system upgrade like I do, this thing will just come right off in your hand. However, if you do have the sound system upgraded, then you're going to have to take off this little rubbery foam rubber piece, pull it back just like that, and then you're going to have to press down and remove or unclip the power harness just like that. And then the piece comes out, and the little power harness clip is just sitting there doing nothing. Now, everything on this door is held on, this whole door panel is held on by 2 bolts that you can take off with a T25 Torx set, just underneath this door handle. So, you very carefully, where's my tool? Where'd my tool go? Come here, tool. This is one, here we go. So I'm going to take my little pry-up tool, and I'm going to pry up here and here, just gently, there we go. That handle comes off so simple. And then inside of here are 2 bolts. You just unscrew them with that T25 Torx set. And then once you do that, I already took them off. It's like a cooking show. I sort of cheated. I'm going to take the grommet off of my, I don't know if you can see that now. I'm going to take the grommet that's off of the little door lock thing. I'm going to put it in a special place where I won't forget it. And then I'm going to simply, gently pop off the door panel. It's held on by little plastic clips around the perimeter. Now, perimeter is just a fancy word for the edge. So I'm going to pop them off. Let's listen. Listen for a pop. Oh, you hear that pop? Here's another one. Come on, you poppy thing. I know you want to come off. Oh, you hear that? Don't worry about that noise. It's okay. You just gently pop it off. Oh, there's a couple more, and then watch what happens. The whole panel just lifts off. Now, what I do, I always get me a little plastic trash can, and I just set the panel on it just like that. That way, the secret reason for doing that is you don't have to undo a lot of the stuff that's back here, like the door latch mechanism, things like that. Okay, now you got your door panel off. That was pretty simple. And your side view mirror is being held on by one single 13mm bolt. Now, before you go to taking it off, though, you want to undo the power harness that connects your side view mirror to its power. See, it's just a little clippy thing that you undo and you pull it right out. Now you just start unscrewing, untwisting with that 13mm ratchet you got there, this single bolt right there. Now I'm going to hold on to this right here. And I'm going to see, I got the bolt, the nut off of there. I'm going to put it down someplace safe. There we go. And now, look, how simple is that? It just comes straight off. That's all there is to it. Now, it may be intertwined if you have that deluxe premium upgraded sound system like I do. You may have to untangle the the power harness for the speaker from your little side view mirror. But ultimately, that, my friend, is all there is to the removal.